You know what time it is? It's time to read another chapter of our Garry Kitchen's Game Maker book. This time, we're going to do chapter 2, the editor. And we're going to have AI Ben.
Yeah.
He's going to read it for us this time. Go ahead, AI Ben.
Never
It's
fear.
going to be really
AI Ben is
good.
here. In your last video, AI Charles read chapter 1, Getting Started. The next chapter is about using the editor. It starts on page 17 of your manual if you would like to follow along. Game Maker Editor. Introduction. One of the great things about the Game Maker program is that you can do everything with a joystick, says Garry Kitchen, creator of Game Maker. Usually when I'm programming a game, I sit hunched over the computer keyboard for months. With Game Maker, I can sit back in an easy chair, put my feet up and relax. Plus I don't have to remember any commands. They're all there for me. The Game Maker editor is where you actually put all of the pieces of your program together. The illustration below shows the editor screen and its main parts. The master commands. The 8 small rectangles at the right border of the screen are the master commands. To execute one, point to it with the arrow and press the button, select the command. The master commands are: Menu, takes you to the Game Maker main menu. File, presents another set of commands which handle various filing jobs. These are: Quit, takes you back to the editor. Load, loads a program from disk. Save, saves a program on disk. Init, initializes a diskette so your computer can read and write on it. Initializing erases everything on a disk. When you select this command, Game Maker asks you to confirm your choice. Select Yes to erase your disk. Select No to cancel the command. Note, make sure you have the disk you want to erase in your disk drive before using this command. Disks only have to be initialized once. Then you can save and delete files as many times as you want until the disk is full. The only time you should reinitialize a disk is if you want to erase all the files on the disk or use the disk with another brand or model of computer. Del deletes a file saved on disk. To delete a file: 1. Select the del command. 2. Move the joystick to cycle through the files on the disk until you reach the one you want to delete. 3. Press the button again. 4. Select Yes to delete the file. 5. Select No to select a different file name or cancel the command. Make a disk allows you to create a version of your game that does not need Game Maker to operate. To use the Make a Disk command: 1. Load the game you want to create into the Game Maker editor. See Saving and Loading on page 96. 2. Insert an initialized disk into your disk drive. Make a disk command will not work if your disk is not initialized. 3. Select the command Make a disk. 4. Type in your name and press Return or the joystick button. 5. Press the button again to create the game. Or type in a new name for the game and press the button. 6. You'll see the message saving your game name at the bottom of the screen. When your friend gets your disk with your game, he can play it by typing Load your game name 81 Return. He does not need the Game Maker program to enjoy your game. Note, make sure you include instructions for playing your game when you send it to your friend or keep it for your own game library. PRNT prints a listing of the program shown in the program area of the Game Maker editor screen. Make sure your printer is on and then answer the Yes/No message to confirm or cancel your choice. A list of printers you can use with Game Maker can be found on page 98.
Whoa, wait a second. What happens if you're using Commodore 64 Vice emulator to run Garry Kitchens? How are you going to print your file now? Well, you just have to change the settings in Commodore 64 Vice. Let me show you how it's done.
Go on up there to Preferences. After that, go to Settings. When that little box opens up, click on the printer and make sure that's selected. And the next thing you want to do, you want it to check on File System Access. And then go down to Enable ICE Device, make sure that's checked. You have to choose a driver now. I find NL10 works best for me. You can change that later. Output mode is graphics and output device is 1.
And that's how you do it.
CLR clears the program area. Select Yes to erase the screen. Select No to cancel the command. Note, unless your program is saved, there is no way to retrieve it once the program area is cleared. Run runs the program in the program area. To get back to the editor from a running game, press the button on the joystick plugged into port 1. If the program you've designed is using the first joystick button, press the space bar. INS inserts a blank line at the blinking cursor in the program area. To insert a blank line, 1. Point to the line below which you want a blank line inserted. 2. Press the button to highlight the line. 3. Select the INS command. Del deletes a line at the blinking cursor in the program area. To delete a line, 1. Point to the line you want deleted. 2. Press the button to highlight it. 3. Select the del command. Find finds and places the cursor next to any command that's labeled. See the Jump to Label 1001 command on page 77. To find a label, 1. Select the Find command. 2. Use the joystick to select the number of the label you want to find. 3. Press the button. Copy allows you to copy, move, or delete a number of program lines in the program area. To copy, 1. Select the Copy command. 2. Select the first program command you want to copy by pointing to it and pressing the button. A black rectangle highlights the line. 3. Move the pointer to the last program command you want to copy and press the button. 4. Point to the area on the screen where you want the copied lines to go. Press the button. You'll see some additional commands in the master command area. Copy to copy the lines you selected to the new location. Move to move the lines you selected to the new location. Delete to erase the lines from the program area. The message line. The message line gives you messages to help you use some of the more complex commands. Also, anytime GameMaker feels you might accidentally erase or delete some of your work, for example when using the del command or saving a file, the message line asks you to confirm your selection. It does this by giving you a yes/no prompt. To answer a question in the message line, 1. If using the save, init, or make a disk commands, type in the name of your choice. Otherwise, 1. Move the joystick to cycle through a list of available selections. 2. When you come to your choice, press the joystick button. At the right side of the message line is the name of the file that's on your editor screen and the amount of free memory available for you to work with. You start with 3,553 spaces or programming lines. If the memory is getting low, you can use various methods to change your program and conserve memory. See the GameMaker Helpful Hints and Cautions section on page 93. The command window. The command window displays all of the commands available to you for making a program. The command window can be lengthened or shortened, and the list of commands can be scrolled forward and backward in the window. To increase the size of the command window, 1. Point to the small tab at the lower right corner of the window. See the GameMaker editor illustration on page 18. 2. Press the joystick button. The command window tab will flash. 3. Use the joystick to move the pointer toward the bottom of the screen. The command window will expand. 4. To shrink the window back, repeat the above procedure and move the pointer toward the top of the screen. To scroll through the commands, 1. Point to the small up arrow at the upper left corner of the command window. 2. Press the joystick button and hold it down. The commands will scroll from bottom to top through the command window. To scroll quickly, point to the command window arrow, press the button and move the joystick in any direction. 3. To scroll toward the bottom of the commands, repeat the same procedure while pointing to the down arrow at the lower left of the command window. To select a command from the command window and place it in a program. 1. Place the blinking cursor where you want the command to go in the program area by locating the line on which you want the command to go and pressing the button. 2. Scroll through the command list to bring the command you want into view. 3. Select the command you want to use. The command will be copied into the program area. Try it out. First, point to the scrolling button at the bottom right of the command window and press the joystick button. Move the pointer down the screen to expand the window. Make sure you can see the blinking cursor in the program area. Then point to the first command in the command window and press the joystick button. This command will become the first line in your program. The program area. The command window and program area work closely together. All of the commands used to make your program are taken from those listed in the command window. The way you create a game or program is by putting the commands together in the order you wish them to be executed. The order of the commands is important. For more information, see the Advanced Game Design section, which starts on page 60. You can run your program as often as you like to see if it's working the way you want. Many of the commands you choose need more information to be complete. For example, scroll the command list until you find the command Scene 1 is with the pointer. Press the joystick button. The command appears in the program area. To complete or change the information in the highlighted area of a command. 1. Select the highlighted area of the command. This tells GameMaker you're ready to fill in the box or change the information. 2. Move the joystick to cycle through the list of choices for that area. 3. When you reach the choice you want, press the joystick button. That value will be fixed as part of the command. The values in the commands can be changed at any time while you are composing a program by repeating the above procedure. Scrolling in the program area to scroll through the list of program commands in the program area. 1. To move forward, top to bottom, through your program listing, point to the small up arrow at the bottom left of the program area and press the button. 2. To scroll backward through your program listing, point to the small down arrow at the bottom right of the program area and press the button. See the GameMaker editor illustration on page 18 to help you locate the program area scrolling arrows. 3. To scroll quickly, point to either scrolling arrow, press the button and move the joystick in any direction. 4. To stop scrolling, release the button.
Chapter 2 is done! Tune in next time! I'm gonna do Chapter 3! Let me know in the comments, who do you like better? AI Charles or AI Ben? You decide! Till then, I'm gonna brush up on my Chapter 3, where it talks about the scene maker. Oh, yeah. Oh. Later, gamer!